So what is up, guys? Ghost here, and today I'm bringing us all 10 forgotten weapons here with Call of Duty, alright? And the reason why I'm saying forgotten, or what I mean by that, is the fact that these are weapons here that when you think of that specific Call of Duty, you don't think of that gun. It's just not that popular, alright? Because when you think of, say for example, Modern Warfare 2, the most popular guns, the guns that you always remember are, say, like the UMP-45 or the ACR or even the one-man army noob tubes. You know those are the classic weapons, you know. However, there are some guns in specific CODs where it's like, oh, that was a gun right there, that was a weapon that was right there. However, it was barely used. Alright, so that's the point of this whole entire video, and to refresh your minds on these weapons. And comment down below, what are some guns that are barely used with Call of Duty that you rarely saw ever. And make sure you guys are subscribed though. Hit the subscribe button and like the video if you guys do happen to enjoy it. Follow my Twitter down below in the description. If you buy anything G Fuel, use code GHOST. But guys, let's get right into the video with the first gun from Black Ops 2 here is the QBB LSW. So in my opinion, with Black Ops 2, the guns that I primarily think of instantly are going to be the A94 or the MP7, MSMC, or like for an LMG, I would instantly think of the LSATs. However, this QBB LSW, I believe it's the first LMG that you unlock. You would think it would be used quite a bit, but it's just not the case. Everyone uses the LSAT target finder. That's the try-hard, go-to, toxic light machine gun here in this game. Even I would go to that if I want to use an LMG. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm gonna use the QBB LSW here and just camp with it. Nah, man, if I want to camp like that and just do some toxic stuff or just go sweat mode, I'll use the LSAT. You know, here and there you see your occasion hammers, and this gun is really rare to see, so that's why I say it's pretty forgotten. It's not a bad weapon, but it's just not for me. I think it personally has a lot of recoil. You can get way better use off of any other LMG in my opinion, but I guess it comes down to personal preference. So that's it with Black Ops 2, the QBB LSW. Going on to another LMG here, we have the HK21 from Black Ops 1. And I say this for multiplayer is at least pretty forgotten, but maybe in zombies you kind of know where this is from and you remember the HK21 because it's not that bad of a weapon. It's kind of weird, one of your go-to LMGs for zombies, but in terms of multiplayer, you don't see this at all. I swear to you, I don't remember a time where I got actually killed with this gun here. It's just so out of the ordinary to the point where I forgot like how this gun acted. This gameplay you're seeing was me using the HK21 for the first time in just ages, and it's actually not too bad of an LMG. It's pretty good. It shoots really fast. It kind of does remind me of that QBB, but with, like I say, less recoil. It's not a bad gun, however, it's just not a popular weapon. It's just pretty forgotten in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion, in Black Ops 1. So yeah, let's go on to the next Call of Duty now. Next up, we have the PDW, and whenever I mention the PDW with Call of Duty, you probably think of the Black Ops 2 PDW because that's the main PDW that everybody thinks of when they see or hear the PDW. However, they don't think of this one here, the one in Advanced Warfare, which this is called the PDW. That's it. It's just a machine pistol here. This is an elite variant which has like +3 in damage or something, and it's a minus in the accuracy and whatnot. It shoots very fast. It can melt, but a lot of the times it just has way too much recoil, and it just has abysmal damage, dude. The damage is trash on this gun. This gun, compared to so many other amazing variants and just weapons, makes this just like unusable. Why is it a thing? It's so trash. It's one of the worst guns to ever grace a Call of Duty in my opinion, and it's just so forgotten because when you think of PDW, you don't ever think of the one that's in Advanced Warfare or even Call of Duty Ghost, because it's also in COD Ghost as a 3-round burst machine pistol. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Speaking of Call of Duty Ghost, we have another pistol here which is called the MP443 Grok. So this pistol, it shoots very fast. However, with Call of Duty Ghost, the pistols in general are not very popular, and they aren't, like, they're viable, they're good for what they are. However, you put yourself at a disadvantage really using them because every gun in this game kills extremely fast, and by the time you react to somebody with just a tiny pistol, you're gonna get melted right off the bat, and you're gonna have no time to react. But if you get first shot on them and they're up close and you can shoot it extremely fast, then you can get people. But it's just not really practical to be using the MP443 Glock. But it's a pretty cool pistol. However, it's just very forgotten, you know, and it's also in Advanced Warfare as well. And it's even worse in Advanced Warfare, guys. This is a 2-round burst pistol. Why? Why? Like, why? This in a game like Advanced Warfare where you're jumping around like crickets? Dude, no, it just doesn't work. With elite guns like the Obsidian Steed, the Insanity that melts you so fast, it's just so terrible. One of the worst guns, again, to ever grace a Call of Duty, bro. Nothing more to say about this piece of garbage, man. It's not the fact that you're bad with the gun, it just doesn't fit right with the balance of this game. And that's just a true fact. It's crazy bad. I just laugh at it. But let's go on to the next one. Next up, going back to Black Ops 1, here we have the Kypris submachine gun. And when you think of any SMG in Black Ops 1, the main one people think to are the AK-74U or the good old MP5K, and that's pretty much it, right? A lot of the SMGs in this game are definitely a blur because I feel like they're just there to be there. There's so many guns I could have said, like for example maybe the Specter or the PM63, but this is the final SMG that you do unlock here in Black Ops 1. It's pretty cool. It's not too bad, but I'd rather be using the 74U because it just feels more consistent. This just feels kind of weird sometimes to use, and it has like no ammo, but you can akimbo it though. I think that's definitely kind of one thing that is sort of memorable with the Kypris. You can akimbo it, and it's really difficult to use. So yeah, nothing much more to say about this gun here, guys. Let's go on to the next one, which is going to be the RSAS with Modern Warfare 3. I genuinely forgot this was even in the game. I'm being dead ass serious, you know. I went to load up MW3 looking at the snipers, and I'm like, wait, what is this? Oh, the RSAS. I remember, it's that spammy sniper in Modern Warfare 3. I used to kind of get killed by it sometimes back in the day, but I just would never see it because you would always see the MSR or the L11A or whatever the heck it's called, and for a sniper you never really saw that. Only trolls used that gun. Only trolls ever used it with, like, say, suppressor, and they would hella spam their trigger finger just to troll you with that gun. And I don't know, I think I might make a separate video on this gun because I literally forgot it was in the game, you know. So nothing much more to say about that one. Let's go on to another gun, and also Modern Warfare 3. It's this time around a light machine gun. It's called the MG36 here. And this MG36 isn't bad at all, and just honestly in general, the light machine guns in Modern Warfare 3 are pretty powerful, and most of the times, for me at least, I forget the names of most of the LMGs in this game. And it's like this here, it's a pretty weird looking gun. You don't see it too often at all because people, when they use the guns in this game, it's just the ACR, MP7, the UMP45. You just look at the kill feed, you'll see the guns that people use, right? P90 and whatnot. For this LMG, you rarely see it. Maybe you see it, a person just camping with it, just to camp with it, because all the LMGs can be a pretty campy you know, gun, obviously. So nothing much more to say about this, guys. Going back to Advanced Warfare, the worst gun in Call of Duty history, the Crossbow. Nothing more to say. Who thinks of the Crossbow when they think of Advanced Warfare? Nobody, dude. When you think of AW, you instantly probably think of either the jetpacks, the weapon variants, skill-based matchmaking. No one thinks, yeah, it's my favorite gun, the Crossbow. Dude, this weapon sucks. I made a whole entire video specifically using it, and I had the worst time of my life, dude. At the number 9 spot here, we're getting close to the end. This is going to be the IA-2 with Call of Duty Ghost. This is a marksman rifle, and just as a whole, I would say the marksman rifle class in this game is definitely forgotten because the Honey Badger, the MTAR, the Vector, that just all dominates Call of Duty Ghost, right? You think of those weapons when you think of Call of Duty Ghost. You don't think of like, yeah, man, I'm gonna use the IA-2 and just, you know, go off with it. I've never heard anybody say that in my entire life playing Call of Duty Ghost. Marksman rifles are coming back though with Modern Warfare, so honestly I might make a whole entire video playing with all the marksman rifles for and Ghost for a video just to show them off because they are pretty forgotten. But the number one forgotten gun out of any COD ever is the Toker from World at War. Alright, this is a pistol right here, and I didn't even know this was a pistol in World at War. And who the hell talks about this? Who? I've never heard anybody mention this gun ever at all. For any weapon that gets mentioned, even if it's a pistol, is either the 1911 or the Magnum, and that's it, or maybe the Nambu. Who talks about this gun? Nobody. Nobody does. This is the most forgotten gun in any Call of Duty, in my opinion. It's a weird looking pistol. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a pretty interesting time to just go back to these older CODs, figuring out what weapons are forgotten, in my opinion. And hopefully I got it right here. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.